As settlers flocked west during the gold rush, mining towns boomed. During this time, many unscrupulous and greedy businessmen made their fortunes by swindling others. More than a century later, it is believed one such man still hangs on to his wealth by haunting the hotel he once owned. Join us as this Paranormal TV Truth Be Told story explores the Hotel Lager.
Nothing at first seemed to really happen, but as I was sleeping, I felt not a malevolent presence, but as if someone was in the room. And then I heard a creaking, and as I glanced out of the corner of my eye, I saw the rocking chair moving, and I just laughed.
The Old West. A place where cowboys rode the terrain, saloons were the entertainment, and gunslingers became legends. But it was also a time that fostered and opened the floodgates of prosperity. It was 1849, the year of the California Gold Rush. The lure of instant wealth was like a magnet which drew thousands to the West. And over a century later, you can still find what remains of these old mining towns. The Hotel Lager in Macalumne Hill, California, is one such place. It's a piece of the past left behind by George W. Lager, a sharp businessman that took advantage of the flourishing moment and reaped in large profits. Profits which, after he died, some say George refused to leave behind.
Just stories of articles moving around or being misplaced, or thinking you set something down in one place and you search around the whole room crazy for this one article, and then you look back and it's in the exact same spot where you thought you had left it.
George W. Lager came to California in response to the gold rush. But he didn't seek his fortune in the precious yellow metal.
I guess he was probably a real shrewd business person. Instead of digging for gold and working on a whim, he built a hotel and apparently made money.
In fact, Lager later made a great deal of money. His primary income came from newly rich miners who lived and gambled away their fortunes at his hotel. But that isn't the only way Lager filled his pockets.
He was a kind of a loan shark too, I guess, if you will, sort of a thing during the gold rush.
And it was for this reason that caused more than a few people to hate the man. Lager lived in room number 7, where he could keep a close watch on business. He was almost never without a cigar or a beautiful woman, the envy of practically every man in town. George Lager had it all. But then suddenly, one day, it was all gone.